Hello, my name is Larry Wade. I'm with the Ohio Floor Company, and we're here to do another video. Today we're going to be talking to Willie Parrott, and we're going to be talking about picking a wood species. But before we get to that, Willie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What makes you an expert on picking wood species?
I started here in 2003. I deal a lot with the people who come in, people who are looking to add a new wood floor to their home. I help people pick out the right wood species for their home and try to make them happy.
There you go. All right, so obviously you can make wood flooring out of any wood.
Right.
In theory. You can do it. But obviously we don't sell a billion wood types. When it comes to residential, are there 5, 10? What are we really looking at as far as wood species?
So as far as residential goes, the main wood species for homeowners, oak, there's red oak, there's white oak, hickory, maple, cherry. Those are your most common woods for people's houses.
And so if I'm coming in to talk to you, Willie, and I say, okay, I'm building a new house. I want to pick out a wood.
Yep.
What are some of the things I need to know? What helps me decide?
Trim color, cabinets. If you're going to have wood trim, what type of wood is the trim? What type of cabinets? Are they painted cabinets? Are they wooden cabinets? And then we pick out a wood that complements the trim package or the cabinet package.
Okay, so that's information it's good to know beforehand.
Right.
So you mentioned oak, 2 different kinds, maple, hickory. What makes one better or worse than, or what's the pros and cons, I guess, for the different types of wood that I should know about?
Sure. So when it comes to picking out pros and cons of the wood, some people like to see grain in their floor, and if people like to see grain, I usually steer them towards an oak or a hickory where you can see a nice pattern in the floor. Some people don't like to see grain. They want very minimal grain, very minimal color pattern, and if they want something like that, I usually steer them towards a maple or a birch. It's got very minimal grain pattern in it.
Now you didn't mention cherry. Is cherry something that people can use? I know it generally tends to be a little bit more expensive. It's a little more exotic, I guess, is a thought process. But what can I learn about cherry?
Cherry is a really good floor. It's a real unique floor, but when it comes to durability and just wear and tear, it is a very soft floor. So when people are looking for cherry, I usually mention, hey, it's very soft. It's a very nice floor, but as far as dogs, wear and tear, kids, it's going to dent easier, scratch a little bit easier. So usually for a cherry, I kind of recommend for maybe an office or a bedroom, something to where it's not in a high traffic area.
So if those are my main woods, so you mentioned dogs. A lot of people have pets. A lot of times you're working with young families. So those woods react better. I mean, so oaks react better, maple reacts better. That's something we need to think about.
Yeah, when it comes to someone who has pets in the house, like dogs, for example, I'll show people that the oak is going to be very durable. It's hard. Hickory is a very durable floor, but also a big thing when it comes to hiding scratches is color. You want to keep a light color on the floor, kind of a satin sheen or a low sheen. Anytime you do something that's glossy, it's going to hide, or it's going to show the scratches more. Someone has dogs, I show them, hey, oak's going to be a better floor for your dogs. Not only is it a hard floor, going a light color helps hide scratches, but also the grain in the oak, believe it or not, the grain helps camouflage the scratches sometimes. So if you have a dog running around, you got that grain in the floor that helps hide stuff.
Some people like to do something fancy with their floor. Is there certain inlays that maybe work better and it goes with certain species of wood that you can talk a little bit about?
Yeah, we can do lots of inlays for people. Anything just from a standard inlay or something custom. People want to have a picture of their home or maybe their name or something, or a welcome sign at their front door. We can do all that stuff.
So just, I guess, to recap, your main woods are
red oak, white oak, hickory, maple.
And you're basically choosing to match your decor of your house and what kind of grain you're looking to see.
Yeah, something to complement your trim package usually. And as far as color goes, we can make about any color on any floor. Biggest thing is getting the grain of the floor
Of what you're looking
what
for.
you're looking for. Yeah. Some people, if they have oak cabinets or oak trim, maybe they want an oak floor, but you know, with something that contrasts a little bit. So I recommend maybe going a little bit lighter than the trim to help contrast.
Well, Willie, I think that was very helpful.
Yeah.
And basically, moving forward, if you have any questions, feel free to call the Ohio Floor Company or check out our website, set up a meeting with one of our salesmen, and a guy like Willie here can help you get the perfect floor.